by the way. Right, we do have Byun. In the bottom left, we do have SHIN. And we will see aggression. Seems like this is the area of choice here. Only one barracks? No, he's gonna sneak out. Another SCV there. This might not be the correct spot. I'm afraid it's not this spot. I think you're looking for this area. SHIN will see this. Oh no. Will Byun see this? Will Byun see this? Yes! He shows himself. And the drones are coming. It's 3 against 3. You can win this with the SCVs if you just fight. Ah. I guess you can't anymore. Region's just too good. Oh, he loses an SCV. Shibal. He loses a second SCV. And he's GGing. So much for the map. It doesn't matter anyways. There we go. That map was already in the map pool for a season. Or a week. A couple weeks. Let's go into the next one. I like the other ones even more because they're newer and we haven't seen. Great map. Sugoyo. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's get some translations going. SHIN said, who sends an overlord against Byun? Who's gonna win? Alright, let's hop into the next map. And it's gonna be Persephone. We're already up 1-0 for SHIN, who won with an overlord and 3 drones. In this best of 5. Now, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Got this done here. In the bottom left we do have Byun playing for Shop for Rebellion. In the top left we have SHIN, a free agent, used to play for Gladiator Gaming or something, and is not anymore. So yeah, I think these guys are gonna get all picked up by those teams when they're, you know, going into Esports World Cup again, because that's what's happening. So they can get those team points for the club rewards or club awards or whatever they're called. And remember, Clem used to basically nice. Now, Command Center first for Byun. On this map, I like it. The scouting is a little bit late here with the Overlord. There's an early pull though for SHIN. This should pan out beautifully here for Byun. Because I think when those guys are across the map, they're not gonna have speed. There should be a Reaper to basically fend them off. The command set is gonna be completed already. The issue is no wall, but the Reaper should be fine. You can pull a few SCVs against this. So early pull against command center first. I think the command center first discounted this. Are we gonna see a Reaper though? He does have the gas. Is he gonna go into a Reaper? He's gonna go into a Marine. That's gonna make things a little bit difficult. But there's no way to cancel or delay this anymore. Boom, there we go. So that's kind of counted already. Now the Overlord is gonna retard magnet this a little bit, and Byun needs to have a swift reaction here. Oh, raise the depot, bring back the Marine, bring back the Marine. He's kind of braining that Overlord. Now finally SCV is coming off the line to fight here. If he can kill all of these with no SCV loss, only mining time, I think it's gonna be okay for him. But this is shaping up to be quite nice here for SHIN already. He's gonna almost get the first SCV there. Gets the first one, gets the second one. He'll get 3 SCVs. That's okay. And a bunch of mining time. Yeah, that's okay. You're gonna settle for that. You're gonna be fine with that. Still a lead for Byun, but he's kind of forced into all of these weird units, which he might have not been going for. Like, he's forced to make more Marines right now because he kind of needs firepower, at least that's what he thinks. And he goes into a Cyclone, which is also not really the normal. Not the normal standard route here. But Medivac and Cyclone can work wonders together. Now, are we gonna see... Actually, yeah, it looks like he's gonna go for some Hellion production here. Afterwards. Now, one Cyclone, a Medivac and a Dream. A bunch of Marines. A Flying Barracks, Hellion Banshee follow-up. No third command center though. Very, very late if he ever goes for one. Now Medivac is coming in here. He's gonna find the Queens and immediately turn around. He's still in range of the Queens where he's unloading. He has one Cyclone going across the map. He's gonna try to snipe drones. He will find a couple and he will get at least one. He's gonna focus on that drone, gets the second one. Maybe he can get a queen. Nah. Roaches are gonna be here for the defense. Medivac trying to boost in, but there's a Spore even waiting, so no way Jose into that area. He's gonna pull back. He's gonna bring back the Cyclone. He's gonna team up with those Hellions as well. Already sitting at 6 Hellions. He has a bunch of Hellions. He might try to do a Hellbat attack, and indeed the armor's already finished up. So it's gonna be 1 Cyclone, 7 Marines, and 6 Hellbats with a Banshee as well. And the Banshee's gonna have Cloak. And he is still making more Hellions. He's going into a second starport. Let's frickin' go. 2-port Banshee. Used to be strategy and Wings of Liberty. Has been quite unpopular in Legacy of the Void, but we have seen it from time to time. Now this push is here. The Banshee needs to cloak. Oh god, that was almost too late here. So now he forces some detection to come over. Can he kill the Queens before that happens? It seems like the answer might be no, and he's not killing enough of that economy yet to make this worthwhile. Banshee is going back. You cannot lose the Banshee. You need to snowball the Banshees here as Byun, because that's what you're building on. And he's gonna try to run in the Hellions. Banshee is there. It's invisible right now. He's gonna kill 1 Queen. Could have sniped the second one there. Drops the Cyclone for whatever reason, so it poofs. And he's just making Banshees right now. Oh, that Medivac is gonna get killed. That's unfortunate here. Kind of expecting that to make a way out. Now the roaches are just gonna run across the map and they're gonna eat a bunch of damage from these banshees. He's going into ship weapons. He did not repair this banshee up. 1 HP, man, that's insane. He wants to deal as much damage as he can to these roaches. Maybe he can kill a few more here. And speed is not yet done. It's halfway done. Speed takes a long time to research, unfortunately. They should make it faster, to be honest. That's a change we need. Third base on the way. He's going into the third starboard. Mass Banshee Hellion it is. Byun says, alrighty. Let's do this. It's gonna repair up that Banshee. Thank God. And this, of course, is ship weapons. He's going into a fusion core now, so we'll most likely transition into Battlecruisers, I'd assume. The Spire's on the way, but the Spire's not going to be good against Speed Banshees specifically. And I think he just killed him before Speed was revealed. Might have been the perfect timing here. The Hellions are trying to run in here. There is an opening. And he's coming with the Banshees as well. So many Banshees are gonna have a nice and easy time killing all of these Queens here. He's even using the Hellions to get those as well. He's gonna lose the first Banshee here, but in the meantime, he already killed 5 Queens. He's gonna bring in another Banshee. He kills the last Queen here. And now he can just kill the bases. He has so much DPS. There's no Queens left. There's no anti-air. There's only 3 spores. He's making 12 Mutas, but there's already coming in 2 Battlecruisers against this. But the Banshees, after killing 1 base, have to go away. They're trying to cloak, trying to run away, but they don't get away. The Mutas are here. The Mutas are already there. The issue is no anti-air again, this time for Byun. He's gonna die. This looked so good until he found out that he forgot to make anti-air himself, and that the Zerg race does have a Spire, and that you need to have an engineering bay to place turrets. No Widow Mines. He's gonna lose a base for a base. He's gonna run over the Banshees with some speed and haste. Try to generate a threat over at the other side of the map. Now 1 BC should not be enough to kill this amount of Mutas, but with some repairing, maybe yes, he's at least gonna put a timer on the roaches there. The Mutas are gonna evacuate, and the Banshees force them back as well. He only does kill a bunch of drones though. Both players still have a lot of workers, but the bases are kind of in shambles, and losing that third mule definitely is a big issue here for Byun. He kills 18 workers though, which is nice, but that base being dead is not something I think he can handle here for the long run. And the Mutas are gonna have a good time now, trying to harass. BC's trying. Oh no! At least he does get the cancel, because the worker was sniped first. And man, BC's against Mutas, that's an insane match. Now we do see again a bunch of Hellions killing so many workers. Roaches sleeping on the job here. 17, another full mineral line does disappear here. But Byun never remade that command center. He's peaking in money. He needs to slam that down wherever he can. He's making turrets now as well. He's even slamming down 2 now. I like this decision. Get a double command set up and running. Get it in your main base. Now this is a little bit risky because this might be in vision here for SHIN. And he just does not have the DPS to kill that turret. So the turret is actually going to kill a few of those Mutas. Mutas are trying to go through the natural, but the natural is also good defended with 1 turret there in the middle of the mineral line. And in the end, Byun is going to push back SHIN. Now Byun has 5 Battlecruisers. They don't have that big of upgrades, but +1 is quite nice for them. And they're gonna go across the map. Do we have enough Corruptors? 12 Corruptors might be okay here for the defense. I think you can't really deal with this. That many Battlecruisers. Yeah, he needs to teleport out. He needs to teleport the hell out of here. He's gonna lose the first one already. He's gonna try to engage into this. He's gonna lose all of his PCs. Then he's gonna lose the game because, well, GG. There you go. SHIN takes the second one in a row. Okay. So it's time to go into the last map here between these two. Last Fantasy. 3-player map here. We already saw a little bit of a crazy game on this 3-player map between Clem and Tavo earlier, where actually the spawn being, or the 3-player spawn issue being a big game maker there. Can Byun bring it back here on a 3-player map against SHIN, who's up 2-0 at this point? We want to see more of the new maps. The last 2 maps are new maps as well. Byun is already sending out an SCV to low ground wall this time. So if he goes for a command center first again, this could be a good move, because he's gonna have a barracks here and then he could slam a second barracks. 7 barracks is what he's saying. Hehehe. And it's gonna be the 2 racks opening. Okay, he used to do this a lot. Maybe he's saying 7 Reaper and not 7 barracks. Maybe they're making plans for the weekend. Not sure. Weekend's already over. But this is gonna be a 3 racks aggression even. Now Byun is gonna be lucky. His first rally is gonna be exactly the position he needs to go, and the Overlord is gonna be unlucky from SHIN. He goes into the wrong base. Goes to scout the wrong area. And this is what you used to have to do in 3-player maps. You used to have to send out both Overlords. Now he realizes he's in the wrong area, and he just goes to the north. He sends out the second Overlord, but this is gonna be so late. Byun is gonna be freshly producing 3 racks Reaper here already. There's not gonna be, potentially not gonna be enough defenses if he can snowball this. Oh, thank you so much. It should be best of 5. There we go, Sunjammer. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's get this Reaper going here. Can he get the snowball happen? This is still not known to SHIN. He's still only making drones. He's not making extra links right now, which he desperately needs. Now finally he sees the second Reaper. He's gonna be like, wait, what? He's gonna try to get into another Queen. He gets into his speed immediately. He's still not making additional links. And I feel like that's a big mistake, because it's 3 racks. It's not 2 racks, it's 3. I mean, he's gonna lose potentially Queen now. He gets a Reaper. That's a good kill. And he's so happy, and Byun is so unhappy. And there we go, yeah. Your Queen should be dead. Run. And then another Queen pops. He's trying to bounce the Queens, trying to zone them. But nice rotations here by SHIN so far. And he's stacking energy. Kills another Reaper. And he always laughs. He drops him down into the pit. And he's about to have enough energy for a couple of transfuses here. Oh, he finally does lose one of those. But the timer is there. When speed is done, this Reaper aggression is gonna be over. And Byun is already transitioning away from this. Now he needs to get across the map here. Oh, no, 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 no. Those links are gonna walk into the north. And they're gonna come down like a sledgehammer. Because there's gonna be creep, and then there's gonna be no Byun victory here with these Reapers. At least it's not like he's dead. but all the Reapers are kaput. Yeah. So the Reapers are dead now, but Byun is still back at home and he has the high ground to have the tech lab. So he should be fine. He only has one Marine to try and bolster the defense, but he will lose these add-ons. He cannot defend the reactors. We'll get out 5 Marines though to deal with this. So in the end, it's still an expensive loss though. 2 reactors are quite a bit of building time. I mean, look at this, 36 seconds. I think a Marine takes 18 seconds. We're gonna confirm this on this barracks here in a moment. Ooh, he was baiting him. And he does snipe another reactor. Can he please make another Marine? Yeah, 18. So that's 2 Marines, basically. I'm not sure what they're talking about. But Byun, very fast. Swift mouth, swift fingers. He has it all. "25 sojus if I win," or something like that. Now it's only gonna be bioplay. He's completely foregoing any kind of factory units for the meantime. And he's just going into mass marine. It's something Byun likes to do because he's Byun. But there's gonna be roaches. And I mean, +1 is gonna be here. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be great. We do see the tech lab here for the tank production, and it's a plain barracks, so maybe Byun wants to 2-base all in this. Needs to be careful though, if he gets caught. Now finally +1 is gonna finish up here just in the nick of time. He loses a supply depot, he's gonna get supply blocked, he loses again the reactors here. And the production is under fire, he needs to evacuate these barracks. And even this one in the front is exposed. Oh, he was sitting at 5 barracks. He's gotta pull the boys. Can Byun make this happen? Is this too many biles already? My SHIN is playing such an annoying style. He has so many links. Oh, he's gonna surround the whole army. Combat shield's not gonna be ready here for this fight. Maybe I spoke too soon though. We still do have 6 Marines left. They will get shielded up here, so they get a little bit of health boost into this fight. We lose a barracks here as Byun. He loses 20 SCVs. There's a tank on the high ground. He loses another few SCVs here. Can he hold against this push? I think the answer is no, indeed not. 5 Marines trying to make the dream happen here. Biles are gonna miss those. GG is gonna be called. SHIN does take the series just like that.